Word of the week.
Ooh, yeah.
Word of the week, guys. This one's just difficult. I don't know how to explain this one, but it's just a great word for our discussion today later with our other guest who will be in our interview a bit later. But I think it falls right along with the topic today of leadership. And word of the week, guys, is stewardship. Stewarding well. Again, like I don't know how to really elaborate on this one, but I'm going to take a shot. For me, stewardship is owning up to what you've been given. So using the resources that you've been given in order to make something better, increase, achieve, whatever that is. So let's say it's time, being a good steward of time. You're using your time wisely. You're using it to pull the most out of that. What would you call that? It's not tangible. What's the word I'm looking for? That investment. You're pulling the most out of that investment. You're getting the greatest return on that investment with time. You're using it to the best of its ability, and you're stretching it, and you're using it productively. With finances, being a good steward of finances, you're placing your money and your resources in the right place. You're using it to the best of its ability. You're allowing it to expand. Instead of buying a candy bar, you may use that for a banana. You know, it's just being a good steward of your money. You know, maybe that's just a good steward of your diet. I don't know. But stewardship is just that thing that I believe is when you're given something to steward, you're giving it to use in order to accomplish something and using it to the best of its ability. So protecting or nurturing, or facilitating healthy growth. I think that's what stewardship is. Team, maybe you guys can expound better than I did. Sean, stewardship.
First time I've heard it. So I'm loving your explanation of it, but I think it's more just like you were saying, just taking ownership and being diligent in whatever skills and that you have as well. That's probably my understanding for it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm a bit upset because I don't really have a movie to reference this one. So I really don't have much more to add to you.
Rightio. Appreciate that. JFK, I think you're the man for this one, man. Stewardship. You've been a very good steward.
Taking a sip of that glee.
You've been listening to the podcast. We have the jingle, yeah? It's not too hot, actually, for Glee tonight. Usually we're talking about the iced coffee that we have yet to make with Glee coffee, but it's not too hot today. We're able to have fresh, hot Glee coffee. I think I talked about, I'm sorry, real quick. I think we talked about this before. I might have went on this rant, but I remember one time, Dad, I was drinking coffee.
Say Dad, this is not good for the listeners.
This is so relatable to all of us.
I remember I got so mad at Dad. You know how you get so mad that you just dumbfounded, you just feel stupider because you're so mad. He said, he told me, because everyone in America thinks their coffee's now. So we know our coffee. Starbucks, Big B, we know our coffee. So we're making coffee at home, and I don't know how the conversation happened, but Dad's like, "You're not a." He's like, "You're not a true coffee drinker if you don't like to burn your mouth." I was like, "Excuse me?" I got so mad. And he was so serious too. We started to fight. That's so stupid. Even now, I can't think of what to say. He's so mad.
I don't even know how this got in the show.
because Glee has the perfect temperature.
That's right. I was about to bring that back. Yeah.
The perfect brewing temperature.
You would say that.
I hope Papa John's listening to this.
Yeah. All you gotta hear is
all right. So John, stewardship.
I don't know how to recover back from that. But, stewardship to me is using your resources well with wisdom and discipline.
Oh, that's good.
So it's using what you have, because in life and everything, you don't get to choose the hand that you're dealt all the time.
Yeah.
And whatever you have, whatever talents you have, or whatever is your God-given gift, is being a good steward of it, or being sometimes, or like you said, finances, talents, or even teammates.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not put into the best situation, but being a good steward of that as a leader and just doing things with wisdom. So it's not just shooting from the hip. Yeah. There's thought that goes with it, and then being disciplined with your decisions and disciplined with how you use it, and thinking forward, not just thinking of now, but thinking how what this move does, or what doing this, how that affects you 2-3 steps ahead of the game. So
it's what you talk about, which you just the way you mentioned that at the end. It's what you say, and you know, we hear it from a few other people, influencers that we follow. But it's playing chess with what you have rather than playing checkers.
Yep, that's a steward.
Yep. So
that's a good word. That was fire.
Yeah, it was fire. It's hot.
It was hot. It burnt your mouth.